Hi, I'm Sylvia at Tabitha's Treasures. I'm sorry it took a while again making a video. I had a lot going on between my husband and me, but it doesn't mean that I didn't crochet. So I have a lot of things to show. It's been probably a month or so since I made my last video, right before Mother's Day. Speaking of Mother's Day, let me see if you guys can see it. You see my earrings? These are yarn balls, and these are, it's a little star, a little daisy flower with the opal. I got those for Mother's Day from our provider. She found out that my birthstone is opal, so that was pretty sweet of her. I love it. I'm not used to wearing earrings in my other hole up here, so it hurts a little bit. Need to get used to it, but I told her next time I'll make a video, I'm gonna show off my earrings. And of course, I'm wearing my Tabitha's Treasure shirt, which was made, handmade, handcrafted by Cass Crafts, our Jessica Jordan. So I'm thinking about putting her on a mission again to order a couple more things. I just need to get in touch with her. But anyways, first of all, the ones that know me, I usually don't ask for help. It's besides our sweet tea, if it comes up to flowers and stuff like that, within the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, she made me a total of 150 flowers. I did requested to make some flowers, but not that many. So she always gets carried away. And actually, the last one she made for me is on one of my projects, and I have another one in the making, which is in timeout again because I messed up again. The same like that one here, so I decided for that one to be a shawl. I frogged and started again and frogged again and started again and messed up again, and so I went like, well, whatever, it's gonna be a shawl or maybe a small lapgan or so. Well, let me show you that one here. That one here is I've been talking about that one, and I had to frog like a foot or so, a little bit over a foot, because I messed up. Then I started again, and about another 6 inches in or so, I messed up again. So I was like, I'm done. I ripped it, to where I messed up again. Actually, the first time I frogged it, I didn't frog enough. So I was so discouraged. And that is, the yarn is Pound of Love, and the colorway is Claret. And the pattern is by, was it by Scorpio Rising, the climbing tree stitch. And I actually like it, and it's actually pretty decent size, so I did that. And then the flowers, our sweet tea made the poppies. And for the border, I did like a 6 double crochet with the picot. And I actually love that stitch. Let me move you a little bit. It's got a glare there. Let me move you over here. Should be better. You see, it's the climbing tree stitch. I made a, there it is. Haha. I made a different project. I don't know if I already showed it before, if it was a baby blanket or something, and a lot of people asked for it, what it was, and I like it. It uses up a lot of yarn, but that's okay. But I was done with that one, and I'm working on another project. It's supposed to be big, and that's the pattern is by Spider. I like him. He's pretty cute, and that's the 3D cluster stitch. It's actually easier. It's not too bad, but I messed up too with that one. So on the edge, so I have to undo it and do it again. And then, oh, I forgot to take some yarn out. I got from the Dollar Tree, but that's okay. That one here, actually the yarn, 2 skeins of 166 yards each. It's a Patone's Croy socks, and the colorway is Mexicala stripe. It's 75% wool and 25% nylon. And I got used 2 skeins. I got that from my sister-in-law, and I did the 3D cluster stitch, and I used an F hook, the 3D cluster stitch by Fiber Spider. So, and I made a cowl out of that one. I like it. I like the colorways. See, and that's the 3D cluster stitch. It's very nice, squishy. That's what he says too. It's squishy. And then, oh, I forgot to ask for my favor. So, as you all know, I barely ask for something, even when it comes up to yarn and stuff like that. And I sent our Lottie something unexpected. I made a few projects for her and for her personal. And she made a video, and I was smiling. She goes like she feels ashamed because she told me, that she would send me some Christmas yarn and so, but I'm not sending anything out in order to receive. That's not me, and that was a gift just from the heart, because she's doing so much for charity and all that too. But I really would like to ask you guys, and I'm willing to pay, I need Christmas yarn. The only Christmas yarn I can get to is Walmart, and that's the mistletoe, and I have a few skeins of that. And because of my husband's condition and so, I barely get to go to Hobby Lobby or even Joann's, and Joann's is only like 3 miles up the street from me. I've been buying a lot of yarn at the Dollar Tree. They're really up their game, so. But if there's anybody out there willing to help me with Christmas yarn, I have cotton Christmas yarn, and I have the mistletoe. I would like different color shades, some brighter, like the ones from Hobby Lobby, it's called, it's the secret, what is it called? Crafter's Secret Christmas print, and the colors are a little bit more brighter. And I do have some Christmas yarn up here. Let me take a look-see real quick. I've been having that for a few years, and that's actually Premier Yarns. Deborah Norville, Everyday Go Team, and that's the Christmas yarn. I've been having it for a couple of years, and how many yards is to that one? 180 yards. And I really like that one too, but I only got 3 skeins, so it's 540 yards, so it's maybe for a small blanket or a scarf or so, I haven't used it up yet. I believe I bought it in clearance at Joann's. I'm not sure. So if there's anybody out there that's willing to help me out, and like I say, I'm willing to pay for it, anything, even if it's just 1 skein or whatsoever. I've been thinking about Christmas yarn and all that, and even followed me in my dreams, and that was way too funny, and I posted it on Facebook. Well, like, too bad it was just a dream, it was pretty cute. So anyways, back to my projects. I made another project with a 3D cluster stitch, and that's a baby blanket, and that's actually the Premier Just Yarn from the Dollar Tree, and that's soft green, soft yellow, or golden, soft golden, I believe, and the beige here is the linen, and I made a itty bitty baby blanket out of that. So I want to work on some more baby blankets too. And then let me see, that one here was a request too. That's the V-neck scarf, and that's soft golden too. The pattern is by Nastasia, I believe. The V-neck scarf, and I'm gonna make a couple more Actually, I wanted to make some out of the Summer Nights yarn, but that yarn is so thin. I made some here, and it takes me forever to make something. It's actually, let me show you. And I found some more of that yarn at the Dollar Tree. That one here is the Island Breeze, and it's $3 a skein. It's 875 yards. And then I found the Blue Lagoon, and the other one, I remember right now what it was. I was something Fiesta or so, I don't know, kind of pinkish and so pretty. But I made that beanie here. That took me forever. It's like the shell stitch, 4 double crochet shell stitch. And the border, I did just a regular single crochet. And then the 4 half double crochet shell stitch down here. Believe it or not, that beanie took me, I think, a day and a half, close to 2 days. But I like it. Usually I have a beanie done, in a 2-3 hours, depends, And then I made that cowl here with the same pattern. And that cowl, I think it took me like almost a week or so. I was like, never ever again, And I did the 4 double crochet shell stitch with that one too. I like the colors and all that, and it's like super light, but because it's so thin, it takes forever. I was like, never ever again. So it took me over a week for both projects here, but it's a set, and I like it. But for making projects for my charity and all that, I cannot take a week or so just to make a cowl. I'm not getting anywhere, because when I did all my donations last year, I went down, to the nursing home. I went down to nothing, so I'm building my stash up again. And then I got the Lion Brand Flicker Keepsake, cotton blend, 50% cotton and 50% polyester, and I used a J-hook on that one. And that's a beanie here. I actually made 2 beanies. And that one here is I believe, the front and back loop. I did that one. And that one here is that one is the front and back loop. And that one here, I believe, is the crunch stitch. I always feel so bad because I never remember what I did. Actually, that one is the V-stitch. V-stitch double crochet, that's what it is. I pretty much like it. And I bought that flicker a few years ago at Hobby Lobby on clearance. And then I have a cowl here, with the 4 double crochet shell stitch. 4 double crochet shell stitch and 1 double crochet. And that's, did you guys see it? I like it a lot. I made a lot of cowls. I know I'm boring, right? So let me put that back in here because I'm running out of room. I have so much, but ta-da. And then here, that beanie here, I made about 2-3 years ago, and that was clearance yarn. I believe that one here was Shawl in the Ball, and what was I don't remember the colorway. It's I don't know, I don't remember. But I did a regular double crochet, and I kind of put it on the side. I didn't sew in weave in the tails and all that, because I was going to do something else with it. But actually, I kind of like it. Kind of reminds me of Denzel Washington in the movie Training Day, and I think I'm gonna keep it like that, and because I like it. I like Denzel Washington. He's a good actor. And then here there was just, some balls of yarn. Shawl in a Ball, the Mystical Rainbow. And that one down here is Mystic Mirage or something like that, I believe. I don't remember because I was just a ball. And that is the 4 double crochet shell stitch. And what I did is I did the 4 double crochet shell, skipped one double crochet, and then skip one again, and then the 4 double crochet shell stitch. Now actually it's actually 2 double crochet, you know, skip one double crochet, skip one double crochet, and then the double crochet shell stitch. It's really light, it's slouchy. I showed that one to our provider and she absolutely loved it. I'm trying to remember, I have it, you know, but I cannot say it. The one here is the Department 71 Eye Candy. That's 100% acrylic. Color name is Grape. I got that from our Sweet Tea, which is the colorway here. And that one didn't have a band. And that one here too, I did 4 double crochet shell stitch. And I did that all the way around. And you know, I did that with no band, and the grape, no band, the grape, and then 6 double crochet shell stitch. I showed it to her. She really, really loved it. And that's the whole skein. I only had one skein, you know, so I really, really like it. And I thought I had a doohickey with it. I made a lot of beanies. Okay, let me see something here. That one, it's a scarf, treble crochet shells, V-stitch, and that is the paint box yarn I got from our Linda, just a crochet sister. She sent me that last year, and I got like 6 more skeins of different colorways, and I made that for a man, and I love it. It's a little bit wider, and it's like the beige and the brown. The colorways are just numbers. I have it, the slips in there, you know, and I think that's perfect for a man at the nursing home, right? Right. Okay, so stick that in here. Okay, and then I got that one here. That's Cascade Yarns, Shrub DK distributor of fine yarns. I'm sorry, I got allergies. And that's made in China. It's 55 nylon, 45% acrylic. Each skein 185 yards. I used up 2 skeins. And the colorway is, got a number, is 508. And I got that from my sister-in-law too, and I absolutely love it. And that is just the regular, I did the double crochet V-stitch too here. No, that's actually half double crochet V-stitch. And I absolutely love the color. I really, really, really wish, you know, I had more of that. That would make a perfect baby blanket or so, but I love it. And that's a Cowie too. So, and then I've been using up a lot of Premier Just yarn. Let me get a sip of my coffee. There's my coffee. That is just a regular double crochet beanie for men. The colorway is leaf. I used up a lot of that, you know, so that's for our men. And here I used up a lot of my Premier Just yarn, the colorway with what do you call it, deep green. Altogether I used up like 16 skeins. And here's a pattern, but that's not the project I saw online. That's a pattern by S19 Creations. So that's a pattern, it's like 3 rows of single crochet, 1 row of treble crochet, 3 single crochet, and I did that, and I actually made a cowl with that pattern. I'll show you in a second what I got there. Here's another beanie for men, just regular half double crochet, and that's the deep green too. I used up all my deep green yarn. I have a lot of leaf left, and The other one, I don't know right now. And here, it's the same pattern. 1 row treble crochet, 3 rows of single crochet, and 3 rows of treble crochet. And with that pattern, look, so with that pattern, I actually got the hang of crocheting in the round without, having to sew it together or whatsoever. I mean, from the round, from the beginning in the round. So, and that made I really, really like it, but it was a little bit time consuming. That one here is another ear warmer. Just regular half double crochet, and I crocheted that one in the round. I love that deep green, and I'm not really a huge green person or so, but that deep green, I really like it. And here's the pattern, but I kind of rigged it, made the rest, used my imagination. But that's the pattern, it's supposed to be a neck warmer. And 1 row treble crochet, 3 rows of single crochet, 1 row of treble crochet, and started in the round right away. And what did I do is I really, really like it. Let me take Linda's scarf off. Linda's scarf. But what I did is the top row and the bottom row, I need to put my glasses up, so I cannot see you guys. So let me see if I got everything right. I can't see. Whoops, here you are. Let me see. Oh, there it is. I found it. See? So I did the 6 treble crochet shell stitch with the picot and the slip stitch, and then I made a strap and I pulled that through, and I kind of, you can kind of close it up some more. And so, since I'm little, so I was thinking, because that is a total of 100 stitches, and I was thinking if I do more stitches, maybe 150, 200, whatsoever, I probably would be able to kind of make a poncho. So I'm going to try that, but that took me a little while because, all these stitches and 3 rows of single crochet, and she says to work up to 15 inches, which I did, but then I did the border to the top and the bottom. And what I did here is I put together the deep green and the leaf. So I actually like it, and I'm going to look up some more pattern with her. But the way it looks like, she doesn't talk, she has the written pattern, which is actually better for me, that I can read it and follow it right there, And then I made a crunch stitch scarf, pocket scarf, deep green and the leaf. And I crochet the leaf, the pockets on, and then, kind of attached it. And that's the crunch stitch too. And I messed up, I wasn't paying attention. It's the stitches came through back here, but so I'm a little bit bummed about that, but hey, and I really like that one. I think that one is like, I don't know, 7 or 8 feet long. So, and I, like I say, I really, really like that green, that deep green. Okay, and oh my God, I'm not even close to the end. I made a block blanket, and I showed Teresa, our sweet tea. She said, I'm so proud of you, and all yada, yada, yada. And I used up a lot of Karen yarn. And then, because that what do you call it, that Summer Nights yarn, so thin, I put it together with that yarn, and I did use Karen Simply Soft, Dark Sage, and then Dark Country Blue Saturday, and Blue Jeans Ombre, and Gold Ombre, and then the Summer Nights Island Breeze. And that's all just regular double crochet. So that one here is the dark sage. That one here, dark country blue Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I had a skein to that, a band, I mean. And that one here is the country blue. You know, I believe that one here is the Saturday. I'm not sure right now. I'm sorry, guys. And then to put it together, you know, to crochet it together, that is the gold ombre. And that one here is the blue jeans ombre. And I really, really like it. It's fair size. And I got like 12 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 squares. And I believe they're like 9 or 11 inches, something like that, each one of them. So I made that blanket. It's heavy. I love it. And then I made another one with the Premier Just Yarn, the deep green, the leaf, and the blue is what was the blue called again? What was the blue called again? I think country blue, denim country blue. And that one is a little bit smaller, and these are 2, 4, 12 pieces as well. But that one here only start out with the foundation of 30, and that one here was a foundation of 40 stitches. So I did that one too, and I want to make more of these blankets. It's like, you know, it's so ironic. I make a big blanket and it takes me like a couple of days from start to finish. And then I had that cow there with the island breeze, and it took me a week, really. So, but I want to make more of these blankets. And I've been thinking about, I watched the video from Lottie the other day. I didn't get to comment yet. She was talking about, you know, scrap yarn for blankets and yada yada yada, making something for herself. I don't know. Sometimes because I've been thinking the same. I go like, how ironic is that, right? And so I'm seriously thinking about making me a black blanket or something like that out of scrap yarn. You know, so, and then here our provider asked, my neighbor gave me a bunch of yarn, a big bag full of yarn of Red Heart and Red Heart with Love and Vanna's Choice and all kinds of stuff. And our Daisy saw the red and she says, I really, really love that, you know. So she put me on a mission, and I used up some of that, and then I used the newspaper stripes, you know, Red Heart with stripes, the newspaper stripes, and some of my shawl in a ball and so on. I put that together, and I did like 5 rows of crunch stitch with the red, and that's the mystical rainbow. And then I did 5 rows. That the 5 rows here is the crunch stitch, and then I did 5 rows with the mystical rainbow and the newspaper stripes. And then I did 10 rows of the cherry red with the mystical rainbow, and so on and so on. And then for the border, I used Big Twist metallic. I used that, and I used the oh boy, I remember what it was. That's I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, you know, that she wanted a runner for her dresses, so I made her that one, and it's like a little bit over 8 feet wide, long, and about 17.5 inches wide. So I made that for her. I showed it to her the other day, and she absolutely loves it. You know, so I told her I'm going to make a video, and I need to wash it, and then she can have it. So she's all excited. And right now I'm working on a blanket. And I'm using the Huga fur, which I bought last year at Hobby Lobby on clearance for $2.49 a skein. instead of a regular price $9.99. And I started out, it is so squishy and soft, and oh my god, things like that. I'm tempted to keep myself, but so that's the smoky. That's one skein of the smoky, and I doubled it with the mandala, wool blend, with the it's down there in the box. Mandala wool blend, and the colorway is Zeus, and that one here is the Huga fur, and the colorway is peacock, and I'm using the mandala genie colorway genie, which I bought in clearance a couple of years ago for $3 a skein. So I'm gonna do a whole skein with that, and then I'm thinking about using that one in the middle for the third skein, and the colorway is soft taupe. I don't know if I pronounce it right. So I'm gonna do that, and with the genie too, with the mandala genie, and then I do another batch with the what do you call it, the peacock, and then the smoky again. And for the border, I was thinking about using that because I have 3 skeins of that, and that's the eucalyptus, and I'm thinking about putting it together with the mandala. That one is warlock. I'm thinking about putting that together. So let's see. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry, but usually I don't ask for help or yarn or whatsoever, not in public. I do get help with some projects and yarn and so, but I really, really, really would love to have some Christmas yarn. Please, pretty please, I'm so goofy. But anyways, I'm done for today. Thank you all for watching. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and maybe leave a comment. I don't know what's wrong with me today, so I'm all goofy and everything, but I gotta go. That video is like way too long already, but I'm having fun. Thank you all for watching. God bless. Enjoy your Sunday. I love you all. Hugs, hugs, kiss, kiss. See ya.